What's up, everybody? This is AJ with YSL Solar, your solar liaison. Today I wanted to introduce you to a piece of equipment, a company specifically, that I've been doing a lot of service work for. If you haven't already been introduced, this is a SolarEdge string inverter and a SolarEdge power optimizer. The way that this system specifically works is this white box actually gets placed on the wall over by the meter, over by the disconnects. This is a ground level. This is ground level equipment that then connect through pipes through the soffits up into the roof, up into the panels, which would then be connected into the panels. It being a string inverter, that actually means that there are multiple, if not, let's just say two strings or series of panels that are all connected in unison. One of the main issues we've encountered with string inverters that are not paired with optimizers, and we'll get into what that is right here in a little bit, is that whenever there's shading, it can cause the entire system to work as strong as the weakest link. So that's the reason why SolarEdge began to pair them with their power optimizers. Kind of acts like a microinverter. If you don't know what a microinverter is, you'll definitely hear more about it in my next video. But what this technically does is one of these optimizers will get placed under each panel, and instead of the panels being run in series together, they are ran in series through these optimizers. What this optimizer does, it optimizes the power, it transfers power whenever there's shading, and it also allows us to monitor power production on an individual basis, which if we just use a string inverter by itself, we would never get that capability. But adding the optimizer, we get that capability, and if there's ever an issue, we can determine where it is specifically, which is huge. Now, this is what it looks like on the inside. At times, you know, whenever one of these boxes goes out, it'll either be the top side or the bottom side. In this case, for this client, it was both, so they warrantied out the entire thing. As you can tell, there are a lot of technological components and electrical components that make this thing ride. So what brings us to our video, and why I'm bringing up SolarEdge specifically, is that we have been doing an outrageous amount of service work for these specific inverters, and I've never really came across so many issues or companies so willing to warranty out their equipment, like they know that the equipment is faulty, without hesitation. It's good that their warranty is amazing. It just leaves some unreliable thoughts in the client's minds in the decision they made to go, or the indecision. Sometimes they didn't even get the decision on the equipment that they got, but to have this system. And that right there kind of throws off new installers wanting to sell the equipment. It just seems as if, like, as soon as something goes wrong, let's just say it was for example, one of my recent clients, it started off with just the inverter on the wall. There might have been some issues on top, but we would have never known because the inverter on the wall was not working and didn't allow us to see anything. We warranted it out, swapped it out, did all the work, turned everything back on, and tried to recommission it. Side note, the commissioning portion, the connectivity to the internet and the connection in between what's on the roof and what's on the wall, the software itself is not the easiest to use. It's time consuming. There's been times where I'll warranty out an optimizer and I spend more time on the floor trying to get the system to connect than I actually do on the roof doing the actual work. That can cause delays in service work. It can cause delay. It can cause the sun to go down. Less sun time because of the amount of time we're there on the wall, and we're unable to actually see production on the monitoring or on the commissioning page because of how long it takes to connect. And then it seems as if once we swap out one, others start to show their hands as well. This client specifically, we went inverter on the wall, came back, did 2 optimizers, came back, swapped those out. As soon as we tried to connect again, another 3 came that they needed popped up that they needed to be warrantied out, and then we did those, and then there was another 2 that popped up. After those 2, another 1 popped up, and it took over 5 visits to get this client up and running 100%, just because the optimizer decided to fault out after we already warrantied out the ones previously. So as you can tell, sometimes it's not the sweetest cup of tea, but the system itself and the company overall, the fact that their customer service is really second to a few. I mean, they're great customer service, but they do warranty them out without hesitation, as long as you can show proof that the system itself isn't working. So I hope y'all learned something today. Again, our SolarEdge inverter. If you are looking to learn more about renewable energy, looking to get a system at your home, even if it's not with us, folks, I just ask you from the bottom of my heart to discuss what type of equipment that the salesman is going to be using. I also encourage you to ask them who their installer is going to be, because there is countless amounts of subcontracting happening here in Texas, and the pride in the work has really diminished over the years, and that's one of the things that my company, Your Solar Liaison, is looking to change. The reason why we have everybody in-house working with us, and the reason why we won't allow a subcontractor mindset to infiltrate our company, because we are prideful in what we do. Our installations are second to none. We do turn systems on with the utility within weeks of getting installed, and that's just me being modest. We do it quicker. Inspection and installation usually happens very, very quickly, pending the utility, pending the city permits, etc. Not only do we move fast, we move efficiently, and our installs are up and running past inspection, second to none on our end. So if y'all are looking for more information, you're looking to, you just have any questions in regards to renewable energy, feel free to reach out to us, 956-254-7330. Y'all have a great one. Take care.